Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Hasbunallah wa ni'mal wakil. The Lord is my light and my salvation, whom shall I fear? And yea, though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for thou art with me. Thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, and my cup overflows. And surely goodness and mercy shall follow us all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever and ever. Amen. Assalamu alaikum. Juma Mubarak to all our Muslim brothers and sisters, and welcome to Johnny's Bite this Friday. This morning, I have come to send a warm reminder to the President of the Republic, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. In Ghana's history, he's the only president who also has the title of a king. President Nana. You know, in our local parlance, when you say somebody is Nana Ni, yes, he's a big person. President Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. He's our president. We love him. I've come to send a gentle reminder to him and to remind him of the oath he took in 2017 after trying for 3 or 4 times to become president of this republic. He got elected eventually. He was sworn into office. I've come to remind him of that oath he took and swore to the people of Ghana before Parliament at the Black Star Square, Independence Square, because today is the 1st of July. The 1st of July is when Ghana got its Republican status. We have changed that from a holiday, because today would have been on holiday. We have changed that and we're just commemorating it. So my friends are there and my colleagues at the National Cadet Corps will be having a 1st July parade, Republic Day parade at the Black Star Square this morning. Yes. So I've come to give a small, gentle reminder to the president. Maybe I'm just hazarding again. Maybe the president has forgotten the oath that he took. So I've come to give him a small reminder. Then he played the reminder for the president of the republic. And let's hear him.
I, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will bear true faith.
That I will bear true faith.
And allegiance to the Republic of Ghana.
And allegiance to the Republic of Ghana.
As by law established.
As by law established.
That I will uphold the sovereignty.
That I will uphold the sovereignty.
And integrity of Ghana.
And integrity of Ghana.
And that I will preserve.
And that I will preserve.
Protect. And defend the Constitution.
And defend the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana.
So help me God.
Then you have to bring that video back and pause it. Focus on the president, pause it. I tell you what has changed. Focus on the president. Bring it back, Danny. Pause. You see the bodyguard or the aide-de-camp of the president. That's a soldier. At the time that the president was being sworn in, he was a colonel, which has been the tradition all through. Now the president's bodyguard has been upgraded to a brigadier general. A brigadier general, a 1-star general. Where in the world does a general follow another general? Because the president, by his status as commander-in-chief of the Ghana Armed Forces, is a general. Where in the world does a general follow a general? And our armed forces are watching. The president knows. I'm sure that somebody has mentioned it to him. But the president now is followed by a general. And if you find a new picture of the president, you find that the president's aide-de-camp was a colonel. Now he is a full general. And when you become a brigadier general, you have a role to play in the army. With the years of experience and expertise, you have a role to play. I'll come to the president's, his pledge to us. He swore in the name of the Almighty God. I'm saying the first observation I've made is that the man behind the president is now a full brigadier general. Those who are serving know. I'm a barracks boy. I have not seen another general following another general in the name of ADC before. So, Mr. President, you are chief. You are president. President Nana. This morning, I've come to give you a warm reminder that generals are not supposed to be following generals around in the name of bodyguarding them or ADCing them. So beyond carrying a chair in a V8 to be following you, stop this attitude of a general following a general. That's the first one I'm telling you, Mr. President. And I'm saying this to you. Now, no, that in this also picture is another general. You find when you find the brigadier photo, you find it. You see the emblem is different on the beret or the cap. Now come back to the studio. Mr. President, you promised and swore to bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution to protect the citizens of this country. You swore 2 oaths that day. Why has it become so difficult for you, Mr. President, to address your own people, the people of the Republic of Ghana who elected you, the people of the Republic of Ghana who, because of their votes, you have that title, President of the Republic. The people of the Republic of Ghana, because of who you are now co-chair of the UN, Committee on SDGs. The people of Ghana, because of whom you are ECOWAS president. The people of Ghana for who queued and voted for you, for which reason you have all the opportunities around the world. You go to Glasgow, you go to UN, you go to here, you go there, you go Germany, you meet all manner of presidents. You have addressed everybody in the world except your own people in these hard times. Mr. President, you have addressed everybody. In fact, as you have traveled recently, you went to address people. Have you addressed your people? The people are crying. Fuel is expensive. Water is expensive. Electricity tariffs are going high. They are complaining about everything. Mr. President, when will you address your own people? The people who voted for you, which is why you have the impetus and the opportunity to travel around the world to be addressing everybody else. When will you address your people? Your predecessors in times of difficulty addressed their people. The conversation on the street is that you have put the country on autopilot and you are cruising and chilling. That's the conversation. That you have put the country on autopilot. Whatever we say and found, and if find here in Ethiopia for me, that's the Lumba song. Find it for me. You have put the country on autopilot. That's the word on the street. And you are chilling. And found. When will you address the people? When will you, President Akufo-Addo, meet the press? The last time you met the press was in 2019. I was there. 20th of December, 2019. I sat in front of you. I raised my hand throughout the 3-hour encounter. Kojo Opon Krumah, he was MC. He didn't call me. He didn't call Kwesi Pratt. He didn't call anybody from Media General. I'm telling you. When we finished, Kojo Opon Krumah came to our cocktail table and told us, oh, some of these things happen. You gave other media houses 2 opportunities, 3, 4, 5 opportunities to ask questions. You didn't call a whole media conglomerate. You didn't call us. Because at the time, I was raising questions about the ambulances that we had brought in and parked at the Parliament House, the State House. 307. You bring the ambulances, you park them there. I go and see them when I was going to host GMB. I see them on a rainy night. I come and talk about it. I start a campaign. So when I came to meet the press, they didn't call me. So I vowed that when they do meet the press, I won't go there again because I can't go there 2 times. You won't call me. What am I coming to do there? But I'm saying, Mr. President, you have refused to address your people. You have refused also to address the press, to carry your message at least to the people. Yet you have a whole media conglomerate at the Jubilee House. You have presidential spokespersons on everything. Health, presidential advisor, presidential this, presidential that, vice presidential this, vice. You have people at the Flagstaff, and the Flagstaff House is expanding. The Jubilee House, as you like to call it, is expanding. You have a whole media team, because I know that, fellow Ghanaians, I have come into your home this evening. It was produced from the Jubilee House. You produced that from there. You edited it and you shared it to media houses for us to play. Now, those recorded speeches, at least do one to address the people. That this is why fuel prices have gone up. This is why our CD has fallen. This is why food is expensive. This is why your lights are not on. This is why roads are bad. This is why water is going to be expensive. This is why electricity. That is your job, Mr. President, because you swear. And that's why I played back the pledge you made on the 7th of January, 2017 to you this morning. So you have addressed everybody in the world but your own people. The people who made you king, you have not addressed them. So you have left your home. You are king to a father whose children are hungry, they are in distress, they are in trauma, they are disappointed, they are hurt, they are in pain. He leaves them to go and do show at the next beer bar. That's what you are doing, Mr. President. If nobody will tell me, I will tell you respectfully. And your people will say, I'm insulting. I'm not insulting you. I'm saying that what you are doing is akin to that. When we ask questions, you ask us to be citizens and not spectators. When we ask questions, they say we are insulting. And I'm not insulting you. I say, why has it become so difficult? Question one, why has it become so difficult for you, Mr. President, to address your own people? What is holding your leg and your mouth and everything else from addressing your own people? The people who queued and voted for you and you thanked them. I remember I even mentioned the names of priests and pastors and people who had advised you at your Nima residence. I remember that speech. Are you suggesting to me, Mr. President, that all those people and even your Council of State have not been able to boldly tell you, Mr. President, go and address them? Yesterday I saw, 2 days ago, the National Cathedral trustees, they organized a press conference. National Cathedral trustees, go and tell the president that he needs to come and address the people like you address your congregants every single Sunday in church. Tell the president the people who voted for him want to see him. The president, after the State of the Nation address, per Article 67, in January, no, it delayed in January, no, February, March, I think in March or May. The president has not addressed his own people. I'm asking why. Are we at loggerheads with our own president? Is the president avoiding his own people? That is the core mandate of the president. As a leader of the country, we need to see vision and leadership at play. Not speeches and hashtags and tagline, breaking the 8, doing that, breaking the 10, doing the 1,000. No, we don't want to see that. We want to see our president. So if you work at the Jubilee House today, your job is to say, Mr. President, a man for Mr. President. Because the president has refused to address us. How? And then all we hear is that, oh, Russia and Ukraine. So what will happen if Russia and Ukraine stops fighting? I'm asking, what will happen if Russia and Ukraine, they stop fighting, they decide that tomorrow we won't fight again, we have stopped. What will happen? What will happen if Russia and Ukraine decide that, oh, we have stopped the fight, we won't fight again? Will we get another excuse? We targeted and told us ourselves that E-levy was the panacea. It was going to solve our problems. Now we are being told that E-levy is not even achieving the purpose. And now I'm reading something from the GRA suggesting that we are going to do a full implementation of E-levy. What does that mean? Does that mean that the things that we agreed on, the red flags that we raised, that is it? The chief executive officers, all charging entities, the GRA, 22nd June. It says full rollout of the electronic transfer levy on the 1st of July. That's today. We bring you compliments from the management of the Ghana Revenue Authority. This is to officially remind you that the full implementation of the electronic transfer levy starts on the 1st of July 2022. All charging entities, including your organization, are expected to integrate to the Ghana Revenue Authority's electronic levy management and assurance system, ELMAS, commonly referred to as Common Platform, on or before the 20th of June 2022 to go live on the 1st of July. Meanwhile, the live credentials have been shared with your technical teams for onboarding onto the common platform. Please, you have to note that failure to integrate go live on the 1st of July will attract sanctions under the Revenue Administration Act of 2016, Julie ACM, Commissioner Support Service Division. What does this mean? Does it mean that the things that were exempt previously from E-levy are now going to be put in there? I'm asking my questions. What does this mean? Does it mean that if, for example, you have money on your bank account and you're transferring to your Momo wallet, it will attract some more charges? What does that mean? Does it mean if you are transferring money from one account to the other, from my own Vodafone to my own MTN, and I'm transferring money sitting in my MTN to my Vodafone, will it attract E-levy? I don't know. So GRA needs to come clean. And may it not be that because you are not hitting your target, because you were warned, you were told. Mr. President, this is where we want you to address the nation. You were warned, you were told. He said, told you. Other CSO told you. Other professors of finance told you. They told you that where you are going is a slippery slope. Don't go there. You said, I will go. Now you have gone there. It's akin to a child carrying a huge load. They say you can't carry it. So I can carry it. Then a child carrying a huge load. Now he wants somebody to take the load off his head, and nobody wants to take it off. So the child is now stagnated and standing there like that. That's what we are doing. It took us more than 10 years to get here, to get people to understand that they can use e-ways to transfer money. Now, we have gotten to the point where people are moving away from the e-way of transferring money. Do you know how much more investment we have to put in, inject, to get people to come and buy back that idea? Do you know what we have done? And we say we are moving towards a cashless society. We are drowning the economy. The president who swore to us that I will bear true faith and allegiance and protect all of us, when we are all suffering and drowning and people's homes are being buried in water, the president is nowhere to be found. Instead, occasionally we'll see the president's photo and the videos of him traveling in the top highbrow luxurious jets hired with your taxpayers' money. You will find your president addressing you. What kind of father is this? That you have your father at home. You are in trouble. Your father doesn't address you, but you go and meet him at the next house, addressing people, and then somebody will bring you a picture of your father speaking inspiringly to people. What kind of a father is that? The people who are paid to advise the president, this morning they must call him and sit there and say, boss, and yo, and yet. They should be bold enough to call the president and say, boss, and yet. They should not go around media houses attacking and insulting people. Me, when my father was alive, with all the respect and everything that we and see, some of you people perhaps don't understand. President Akufo-Addo used to come to my big uncle's home, Marcus Hughes' home, and they used to drink whiskey and eat rice and tilapia soup. When I was young, they used to drive me in PS5 with a flag in front, with a motorcade. So I didn't get here today. If you have gotten an appointment because you think you are getting free fuel and free everything, you think that you can talk down to people, I'm not one of those people. I'm not greedy. I'm not hungry either. I chose journalism. I did science at secondary school, but I chose journalism. And that's what I'm doing till the casket. So your job, if you are supposed to advise the president, if you are an appointee, tell the president that his people who voted for him have missed him. If you know what is good, go to the Ashanti region. Go and listen to the market women, the voices on the streets. They are angry. Go to Eastern region, the president's backyard. They are angry. Go and find out from the streets. People are angry. People are disturbed. People are hurt. They are in pain. We want the president to come and speak to his people. That's all we're asking for. We are not asking for him to come and share money like they do during the electioneering period. We are not asking for that. We said the president, tell the president if you are an advisor of the president. Senior advisor to the president, please tell the president to come and talk to his people. That's all we're asking for. You are a senior. I'm not even spoken about what you went to say in the Eastern region that when we were fighting for independence, the Ashantis were. I don't want to even talk about it. I don't want to even glorify it. I'm saying that your job is to advise the president. Tell the president that his people want to see him. Say, NDPC, tell the president that his people want to see him. Council of State, tell the president that his people want to see him. BNI Director, tell the president his people want to see him. National Security Minister, tell the president his people want to see him and hear him. Information Minister, we have heard too much from you and the press briefings and ministers meeting and this one means this and we have enough. The man we voted for who appointed you, tell him we want to see our president. We want to see him with our korokoro eyes. Good morning.